Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most, and shout out to Loop for this one. Jamaicans online rose in staunch defense as British singer Adele, who was savagely criticized for cultural appropriation over the weekend after she posted a picture with her hair dolled up in chiny bumps, or what we call bantu knots, while sporting a Jamaican flag bikini top, a gold chain, and carnival feathers. Well, the singer uploaded the picture to Instagram Sunday, penning, "Happy? That would be Notting Hill Carnival, my beloved London," alongside emojis of both the UK and Jamaican flag. Again, she posted the picture to Instagram, and she captioned the picture by saying, "Happy what would be Notting Hill Carnival, my beloved London," alongside emojis of both the UK and Jamaican flag. The reaction was immediate and fiery, especially in a time of heightened racial tensions that are stirred up by recent police shootings in the US and Black Lives Matter movement in protest to those shootings. Many accused the Someone Like You singer of cultural appropriation. One user summed up our decision. Now listen to this. There are so many effing steps that happened before that Adele photo made it public. An idea that took several people's approval. A stylist who was like, "You sure?" A publicist who said, "Go for it. I need to lie down." Another user said, "You took it far with the bantu knots. When will you white girls learn to leave our SHI beep alone? Just because you grew up in Tottenham does not make you entitled to appropriate our culture." KMT, and KMT means kiss me teeth. The chorus of dissent has its history in the legacy of black hairstyles being ridiculed when worn by black females, but celebrated when opted by white people. And it's not just females, it's the males as well. When they see it on black people, it looks ugly. Let's shoot the elephant in the room real quick. When they see it on black people, they say it looks ugly. And it's not just our clothing, our style of dressing, what we call our swag, our sauce. It's not just that, it's even our language. When we do ebonics, when we say things the way we say things, it is considered ghetto. Our thick lips, they're considered not to be attractive. The women, black women's curvy body, big butts, even their attitudes, all ridiculed once they're coming from the originators of them, which are black people. But when it's done, seen, or worn by a white person, then it is so beautiful, and it is high fashion, and it should be on the runways of Paris and London. That type of stuff. So that's what they were talking about. Now, we're going to talk about that in a second. Now, the singer's post was her own special celebration of the Notting Hill Carnival, which has gone virtual this year because of COVID-19 concerns. Now, the event began in 1959 as a Caribbean street festival in response to race riots the previous year, where white people attacked and looted West Indian communities over a 2 weeks period. It is now one of the largest street festivals in the world, attracting up to 2.5 million visitors across the last weekend of August, and is one of the leading calendar events for the West Indian community in Great Britain. Just so you know a little history about Notting Hill Carnival. I myself have been blessed enough to have enjoyed a Notting Hill Carnival or two, and I'm telling you, it is something to see, or a place to be that you really want to be. They really know how to have fun. They really know how to enjoy themselves, and they are out there to party. And that is exactly what goes on. Now, as far as Adele goes, what she is wearing here was just her simply saying, "Hey, Notting Hill Carnival would have been dope this year. Shout out to what would have been. Because of COVID-19, everybody is on lockdown. We can't go outside, so we can't have this huge celebration that people look forward to every year, right? And she dressed the part. If you know anything about Carnival, you know that the trucks come through and you have different soca trucks and you have different Jamaican music truck. I used to try to find a soca truck and jam behind that and wind down the road behind a pretty little thing. Or I go find the dancehall Jamaican music truck. They have the reggae music, dub music truck, and you follow one of those trucks and you have fun. You also put on a top that represents the Caribbean culture that you represent. Either your parents are from it, or you are from it, born and raised, or you are married to somebody that is from it, or you have friends that are from that culture, so you just dress the part. I don't see anything wrong with what she has on. She was saying that Carnival would have been dope this year. Too bad we gotta keep it virtual. But this how I would have looked if I was to step out for Carnival this year. A lot of Jamaican came to her defense and basically said, leave the girl alone. Let's say this. Shout out to Adele for taking control of her health and cleansing and eating correctly and losing all that excess weight and looking like she does now, because Adele had gained a whole lot of weight before recently, and I don't see anybody talking about that. They are stuck on the fact that she has on a bikini top or a bathing suit top that has the Jamaican flags on both tatas. As a Jamaican, I see nothing wrong with what she is wearing. It's not like she has made a clothing line with our flag and our insignias and she is getting money off of it. It's not like she walks around like this all the time. She just did a one dress up thing and she is saying, shout out to the Carnival massive. It would have been great to have Carnival in the streets instead of virtual this year. That's all it is. Matter of fact, there is a video circulating out there. Spice, dancehall queen Spice, performing in some part of the world. I don't want to say it's the UK, but guess who jumped up on stage and took the mic? Yes, she was a bit heavier back then, but that didn't stop her from jumping on stage and joining the dancehall queen, which tells me, and she was singing word for word the songs, which tells me that Adele is into black culture as far as. Now, I've lived in London, and I can tell you that the Jamaican influence in London is so strong that even when they speak their British accent, they still have a strong hint of the Jamaican patois dialect in their language. It's something to celebrate. I don't see it as something to be offended by. However, I am not blind to the fact that when things we create are worn by us, when words and phrases that we create are said by us or spoken by us, styles that we create and design are worn on display by us, then, and all our physical attributes, they're all looked at as ghetto or not beautiful, etc., etc. And many black people can attest to this. But the same things are imitated by white people, and suddenly, oh, it's so beautiful. Yo, that's dope. I like the way you got the Bantu knots in your hair. But when you see the Bantu knots on a black girl, it's like, damn, she need a weave or she need a perm or what's up with her hair? You know, why should I wear it like that? And we call it chiny bump and all these things, right? So that's out there, and it is a reality that we cannot act like we don't see. But as far as Adele is concerned, I don't think she meant any harm at all. Matter of fact, with Adele's platform, I think it's dope because it's a promotion of my culture, my heritage, my land that I love so much, which is Jamaica, right? Leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me, do you think this was cultural misappropriation? Do you think Adele was in the wrong? She should have put something else on? Or do you think that people who are coming for her on social media in a negative manner are the ones who are wrong and they're making it out to be something it's really not? I'm out. Catch you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm out. Peace.